Welcome to the Tonight Show.
Thank you, Franny. Can you say it? Franny's younger than you. How can she say it? You can't.
Welcome to the Tonight Show.
Oh, Winnie, thank you so much. We have a great show tonight. All new.
Starring Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, wait, you've never said that before. Oh, do you have anything else you want to say? Let's just start the show.
We in the house. Come on.
Tonight, join Jimmy and his guests. Ricky Gervais, Billy Porter, musical guests, the Lumineers, and the legendary Roots crew. It's the Tonight Show at Home edition.
We in the house, y'all.
And now, here's Jimmy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Tonight Show at Home edition. My name is Jimmy Fallon. I'm so happy to have you guys watching the show. It is Tuesday today, and Tuesday, I say, is just one day closer to Friday, isn't it though? It's definitely not yesterday. It is, and it's not quite tomorrow. It's almost though. It's almost tomorrow. It's basically Wednesday. Let's just act like it's Wednesday. But it's Tuesday. It's great. Monday was great. Done. Forward, onward, upward. That's what we're doing, okay? We're in this together. Let's make this work. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, we're working with Salesforce, really stepped up. So any donation you make to World Central Kitchen, okay? Salesforce will match it up to $250,000. That's MAGE. All you have to do, there's words in the back of this. Text meals to 80100. And then that'll be, there's something else in the back of this, sorry.
What is it?
I don't know, something for you. Sorry about that. Winnie drew in the back.
A love note?
It's a love note. It's not my handwriting. So, something you want to tell me?
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Okay, so, all right, that is that. We have a good show tonight. We'll get to that, but first, let's get to some jokes. Guys, it is week 7 of quarantine, and we're running out of ways to entertain the kids. Today, my wife and I told the kids to go outside and try to find Kim Jong-un. The rumors continue to swirl about whether Kim Jong-un is dead or alive. It's crazy. Who knew Kim Jong-un would turn into this generation's Tupac? Yeah. Yesterday, President Trump said he knows Kim Jong-un's condition, but can't talk about it now. In response, Trump's entire staff told him to pretend the coronavirus is Kim Jong-un. But today, South Korean officials said that they know the whereabouts of Kim Jong-un. Yep, they think he's developing his new rocker persona, Chris Jong Gaines. Could be. This is nice. So that Facebook and Instagram are holding a big multi-hour graduation ceremony for the entire class of 2020. It sounds cool until they start reading the names of everyone graduating this year. Aaron Aronson. Aaron Aronson. Aaron one. A virtual graduation will feature appearances by Oprah, Miley Cyrus, Lil Nas X, and former Ohio Governor John Kasich. Kids were like, OMG, former Ohio Governor John Kasich! Are you kidding me? I read that a Girl Scouts branch just received federal aid to make up for lost cookie sales. Yep, the quarantine has been tough on Girl Scouts, so if you can get some Girl Scout cookies, please order some. But also to try and boost sales, the Girl Scouts are releasing some new limited edition flavors. For instance, there's used to be Thin Mints. Then there's Tagalones. There's also Dosey Don't Touch Your Face. Then there's Zoom Macaroons. And of course, Presidential Bleach Bites. Next, there's S'more Time Homeschooling Your Kids. Who couldn't use that, huh? There's also I Think I'm About to Ginger Snaps. And of course, their bestseller, Liquor Doodles. Good luck, girls. They all sound like winners. Listen to this. I read that secret salons are now opening up around the country. 100 years ago, the mob was operating speakeasies. Now they're like, you need a perm? You should go to this address, okay? Okay, we got manis, we got petties. What do you want? Mani-pedi? This isn't good. In North Carolina, a dog has tested positive for COVID-19. So if you thought teaching your dog how to shake was hard, good luck teaching him how to elbow bump instead. Do dogs have elbows? And finally, I saw that UPS is using drones to deliver medication to a retirement community in Florida. So don't panic if you see a bunch of old people screaming at the sky, "Where's my pills?" That is our monologue, everybody. Oh man, we have a good show for you tonight. The very funny Ricky Gervais is on the show. I asked Ricky what charity he wanted to go to. He said, "I just don't want to play a game on your show. I just don't want to play a game." And that's not, I almost sound like, who's Jason Statham? I don't sound like Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais doesn't sound like that. That's more like Jason Statham, like that. He talks like that. Yeah, what we doing? What's your name? Jimmy? Yeah, Jimmy's not a name for an adult man, is it? No? James? That's better. Jim. All right, call me Jim. What you do? I'm like a talk show host? Don't really like chat shows. Yes, you said that to me once. But Ricky Gervais is on the show, and he loves to laugh. I love playing a game with him because he doesn't like to play games with me. So I think that's what makes it fun. Emmy winner, Tony winner, Billy Porter on the show, actorsfund.org. He's probably won more awards as well. I'm probably not listening, but I do love Billy Porter. I will say he definitely wins at the red carpet. I mean, that dude just scores. He's unbelievable. I love him. The hat that opens up, that was the best move. And we got great music. Man, we love them. The Lumineers are on the show, and we love the Lumineers. Let's see what they're doing. Salt in the Sea from their album 3. But this is what they're doing. They're working with Music Cares. And they have a COVID-19 relief fund for folks in the music community affected by the pandemic. So if you text Lumineers to 41444, or you text meals to 80100, this is the new way to donate. Just do that. Your phone will take care of the rest of the stuff. It's amazing stuff, guys. You'll be helping a lot of great people. It's Tuesday. There's no real thing of what we're actually doing on our show. There's no set things, but now and then we like to have a routine. But this is one thing we start doing because I have no guests and everything. And we do have guests, and it's great now. It's awesome. But when we first started, I asked my wife if I could ask her some questions because she is our camera person. And she does not want to be on camera. But for this, she'll make the exception just because we're here, we're home, we're trying our best, we're doing our stuff. So this is Ask the Fallons. You had questions for me, my daughters, my wife. You had silly questions, you had personal questions. We're down with all of them. So we appreciate them. So now I'm going to go for a safe walk around my house with a mask with my wife. This is Ask the Fallons.
Ask the Fallons, ask the Fallons.
Okay, here we are. This is Ask the Fallons. Thank you very much. You sent in a bunch of questions. We have the mask on.
Yes.
We
are going to be very careful.
If we see any people, we have to put the mask on.
We're putting them on.
Yeah, I'm going to hang one from the ear.
I'm just not going to do that.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Nancy, you said last week your dream is to open a store. What kind of store?
That's probably why the dream hasn't happened yet. No, my store would be a treasure store, vintage, one-of-a-kind things, gifts, not expensive, not annoying, but just a place you could go in and just find like the best painting that you were looking for, that one-of-a-kind original pencil holder from someone a long time ago. That kind of stuff. Not clothing, just
not new stuff.
Not new.
But a
loved.
gift shop?
Things that have been loved before.
Oh, okay.
Not really a gift shop, but yeah, a place it would probably have a very specific customer, like me. And then I'd have to give everything up.
How did you know you were ready to have kids?
We were ready when we got married. I got married later in life. And you love kids, and I love kids. And
That was always the plan, right?
that was just the plan. It wasn't even are you ready? It was just like, now how are you going to do this? And that was a whole other question.
Yeah.
But we did it.
That was an interesting time.
Yeah, so that was five years of really, 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 really deciding not to give up and to at a certain point, it was just had to become almost like a job, because it's way too emotional to live emotionally through that. So you just keep going and going and going, and if you really want something, you just make it happen. And you have all these things where you go, oh, yeah, but I would never do that. Yes, but I would never do that. But I would never. And then all of a sudden, you're like, hey, I'll do that. If it's for my family, I'll do anything. So I think if anyone's out there having the dream, do not give up. Because I realized too that unlike even becoming like a multi-billionaire, you can stumble upon a lottery ticket and win it and win the lottery, but you will not ever stumble upon a child that you can love and have as your family. So don't give up. Take bad weekends. Every time we got bad news, we would go away for one weekend, and
we went away a lot.
And then we went away a lot, yeah. And sometimes were easier than others, but then we just get right back up.
Gosh, that was just crazy, man. That was nuts. At one point, it was just shots and things and drinking weird teas. Do you remember that one?
Oh, well, I cried 14 times a day.
Yeah, me too.
Just
I was like
smelling this tea.
I was sleeping upside down. I was dangling from my feet were attached to the ceiling. I had magnets in my underwear.
Yep, the whole.
Still do, man.
Yeah, those magnets are still working, I think.
Dude, I was stuck to the fridge. I was stuck to the fridge for 4 days. 4 days last week. No one found me.
Oh, that's where you were.
Yeah, but then all the things kind of everything just kind of opportunities come up, and you have to like decide, is this the path you want to go? And gosh, this was the best movie ever made.
So lucky, yeah.
We are so lucky. We have 2 beautiful girls, and couldn't be
happier and more lucky and more in love with them and each other.
They are the best things ever. Someone put on there, what advice did you take when you had kids?
Oh, I know. Take no advice.
Yeah, wait, that was my answer.
Oh, whoopsie.
I would say do not take any advice from anyone.
You'll know. Our guts know. We know.
We got so many books.
Don't overdo it. I didn't read one book.
Books
no,
things and like monks raising babies, and
if you don't follow your gut, you're gonna lose your mind. Actually, quite literally, because you won't really know what to do, and your instincts won't kick in. You'll just be dulling your instincts. No one really knows.
No one knows.
Just do the best you can. Do it from love, and keep your sense of humor, and take deep breaths, because they do help.
Should we do one more?
Sure.
If you could have dinner with any 3 people, alive or dead, who would they be? I say 3 people's a max, no matter who they are, alive or dead. Too many.
Yeah, he does say that.
I can only do, I'd say 4.
When he gets invited to dinners of like 6 people, he being the 6th.
I can't do that. It's too much work.
Oh, sorry. Bunnies everywhere. I have, of course, the long list of heroes. But the real truth to this, it's so funny, I was thinking about this the other night, is I would love my mom to have met Jimmy. So it would be my mom. Pammy Pam.
Are you assuming that I'm coming to the dinner?
Yeah, it's you and mom. Just mom to talk about you, actually. You can come for half of it.
Wouldn't have Mom and Abraham Lincoln? Mom, Abraham Lincoln,
Abraham Lincoln, Maya Angelou, Jane Goodall, and you. And that's a good
too many
party.
people.
I'm going, but now you won't come because there are too many people there.
Yeah, you got to split it up. Me, Maya Angelou, and Lincoln. We were having our own thing, and we'll Zoom party.
You'll Zoom over with
to you and your
and mom and me.
All right. Did we do it?
I think we did it.
I think we did it.
Did our max.
That's it.
Everybody, stay strong.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.